Hello, let's do a KrazyDad Vermicelli puzzle if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, the way this works is we are trying to fill the grid with a worm, or if you prefer a loop, that goes through all of the squares. So, for in on this edge here with this line, these purple lines are borders. We can't go through them. So here we can only go with the worm like this on the edges. So here we go through there. Let's see what else could we do. So this one has to turn into there. We need to get here somewhere. And this corner needs to turn down and down. Now that is something we could do with the corners. They turn like so. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do next? So with these two here, the worm has to go through like so. This one is basically a corner, so it goes down and it turns into there. That one over there is a corner, so it goes like that. This line here forms a corner on both sides like so. Okay. This one needs to... we need to come to this cell somehow. If we take this one and connect to there, let's say this one comes in here. Where does this point now connect to? So this one has to go in and out, and then they connect like so. Now we cannot continue with this one upwards because then we would have this one small loop. So this one has to go to the right. This one cannot go down. This one forms a corner, so it goes like that and like that. So basically a corner is when there's only two places that it could go through. Like this one is basically a corner because it only has these two where it can enter and exit. So each cell needs like two places that it needs to go through, if you understand what I mean. Like this one here in this corner, it goes there one, and then this is the second one. Okay, so if there's only two open or available sides that the worm could go through, then it has to go through there. Like this one now here, it's blocked to the north and to the east, so it has to go through the west and the south, if you understand what I mean by west and south. Okay. We need to come to this one somehow. If we go like that, like this one, can it connect there? No, it cannot, because if it does, then this one, this point of the worm, would be forced to go down, and then where does it go? This side is closed, this is a border, it can't go back up, and then when we come here, this is a small loop, so this one cannot come down, it has to go there, and then this one has to continue to there. This one here is a corner, it goes like that. Okay, what could we do from here? This one cannot go down. We also need to get to this one somehow. I think this one has to come down, because if it continued, now it goes upwards. I don't know. This one here, okay, so this one now has two places to enter and exit through, because it can't go through the left through this border, and it also can't go north because it would run into this part of the worm which it cannot connect to. It can only connect to points of the worm. So this one has to go to the right and down. Okay. This one, okay, this one is another one. It cannot go up into this part of the worm, and it cannot go outside of the grid. So this one only has two places to turn to, and it's like that. Okay. What are we doing next? This part, or this cell, whatever, cannot go up into this part of the worm. It cannot go there into that part of the worm. So it can only go down and to the left. And now this one has to exit somewhere. It can only go north and connect to this point of the worm. So there it goes. Nice. This one now cannot go to the right, cannot go down, so it goes to the left and up. Okay. Then this cell here cannot go to the left into that part of the worm, and it cannot go through this border here, so it goes up and to the right. This one cannot go into the border, and it cannot go into this part of the worm, so it goes down and up. Now we cannot connect this part to that part, because if we did, it would form this small loop, and what happens to then all of these parts of the worm. So this one cannot go up, it cannot turn back, cannot come down and connect there, so this one has to continue. Okay, this cell here cannot go into that part of the worm, it cannot go through this border, so it has to go to the left and upwards. This one can now not go into that part of the worm, it cannot turn up, it cannot go back, so it has to come this way. Then this part of the worm cannot go up into that part of the worm, it cannot turn around and go back, it cannot bump into that part of the worm, we go down. This one here cannot go up, not to the right, so it goes left and down. This cell cannot go up, not to the left. I'm gonna stop saying into this part of the worm and all that. I hope you get the idea of how this works now. So this one cannot go up, not to the right, so it goes there. And I think all we have to do now is to connect the two parts. There we go. 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Where there is marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. Benjamin Franklin. Cool. That was then it for this video of a Vermicelli puzzle, an 8x8 from KrazyDad. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more. Goodbye for now.